Just a really quick video about Mike Ashley. Surprise, surprise. He's come out today, the day after that absolutely horrendous end to the transfer window, when our squad, once again, not for the first time, has been left woefully short. No left back cover, no number 10 cover, no new striker. And he comes out, and the day after all of that's kicked off and those fans are feeling as down and deflated as is possible, he comes out and he buys House of Fraser for £90 million cash. £90 million cash. The bloke who had all of his money tied up in Sports Direct shares buys and finds £90 million to take that over. Now, it's fantastic. All those jobs have been secured, and that is a really good and positive thing to come from it. But it does beg the question, where's he got that money from? We made £20 million from transfers, TV money, and all of that. Then all of a sudden he just happens to find the cash to be able to do this. Now, I know officially it's Sports Direct who's actually bought the other company over, but nothing happens at Sports Direct without Mike Ashley's involvement. That is his baby. That is his absolute everything. I was absolutely fuming this morning, and I was going to make this video this morning, but I've let it settle, because it just becomes one thing after the next, and you just get so fed up of going round the houses. It always comes back to the same things. If it's not this and kicking fans when they're really down, it's the blowouts, it's the profit crashes, it's the Sports Direct Arena, it's joking here. You could go on, you got Kevin Keegan, the lying, the conditions at his factory, everything. Yeah, it's good. They've secured those jobs and stuff that House of Fraser that was at risk. But that's not the point. It is absolutely not the point. I'm absolutely seething. And then I come in, and me, Lee, Mark, Kyle, all of the guys were talking about what is going on. And we get this quickly drafted PR stunt, which we're used to by now. I'll just go over some of it here. So, dear supporters, as the transfer window closes and attentions turn to the start of the season, we wanted to make this joint statement on behalf of everybody at the club. Doing good business in a transfer window is about ending the window clearly stronger than when you started, and we believe we have done this. The view we all share is that we have a better squad now than the one that finished 10th last season, and all involved have worked tirelessly to make this happen. Collectively, we must extend praise to Steve Nixon and his recruitment team. Their operations are year-round, but they have worked day and night in recent months to support the efforts to enhance the squad. We are all excited about the 7 players who have joined us this summer. No mention about how many players have gone out. Their combined experience in the Premier League and at an international level, with 3 of them appearing at this summer's World Cup for their respective countries, cannot fail to strengthen us. Martin Dubravka and Kennedy have already proven themselves to be fantastic players here, and we are confident that Sung-yueng, Fabian Schär, Mutu and Rondon and Fernandes will be excellent additions to the dressing room. Given our finishing position last season, we have already had a team of players who are more than capable of performing well in the Premier League. In other words, why bother? Typical. They have shown heart, guts and determination, and the inference that they are championship players and not good enough is unfair and untrue, which I do agree with. The players all believe in themselves and in the quality of the squad, and we all believe in the players. Now it's about all of us pulling in the same direction for the good of the club. Clearly worried. This came through strongly in a recent positive call between our owner and senior members of the squad, who agreed that better dialogue going forward will benefit all parties and is in the best interests of the club. With the transfer window now closed, the focus should be on unity and getting behind the efforts on the pitch. We know our supporters are incredibly passionate, and we know that passion will be channeled into supporting the players we have in black and white on Saturday and every match day thereafter, home or away. And that's by Lee Charnley, the managing director, who is top of that list, Rafa Benitez, the manager, and Jamal Lascelles, the captain. That just cut it for me. That is PR that is orchestrated PR garbage that has come from the club. Just need to remind everybody that the protest is going ahead tomorrow at 11 o'clock outside the Sports Direct store. It's a peaceful protest, and there will be further instructions when people get there, but it's expected to last about half an hour. I urge that if you can get there, then please do, because something needs to be done about this. This has gone on for too long. I'm nowhere suggesting that that money has been taken, but it's a hell of a coincidence that it happens the day after we should have a huge cash pot sat in that club, and it needs to stop. But some of the lines that really stick out for me, with the transfer window now closed, the focus should be on unity and getting behind the efforts on the pitch. That has never been in question at all. We always support the team, we always support the players, we always support the manager. But I like how they say that now the focus should be on unity and getting behind the efforts on the pitch. No, we want answers. What state is that club in? That's not money for Mike Ashley or anybody else. That should be money that is spent on players, strengthening the team, strengthening the club, strengthening the outdated, old, tired training facilities. So nice try, but what we want is answers. And we're not going to be mugged off like we've been mugged off so many times over a decade of this. And it's the same rubbish going round time and time again. That is money owed to Newcastle United, not to Sports Direct and not to Mike Ashley. I could literally go through and pick this out line by line. They mention the players that have come in, like their additions to the squad, but don't mention the fact that they're all replacements. They don't mention how many players have actually gone. Yes, pound for pound, player for player, the first 11 is probably a lot stronger. However, when it gets to November and December, and we've got our injuries, and Lascelles is missing, and Shelby, and hopefully players like Rondon, Dubravka, have we got the players, hopefully, to come in who are of similar quality and ability? And the answer is no. And we will be found out. It is beyond a joke. The same mistakes keep getting done time and time again, and they just think they can turn on the PR machine and everything's okay. I'm looking forward to being there in person myself tomorrow and taking part in these protests, because at least we've got to try something. We can't keep doing what we've done before. Yes, we need to support the team. We've got to roll the lads on. Hopefully, 3 points tomorrow will be a fantastic start. But that's in spite of Ashley and not because of Ashley. And this thing where he mentions in the statement about better communication, it's took you a decade to work that one out. It's absolutely unbelievable. Communication in any business, it should just be good. It should be there. The only reason he's getting involved in the first place is because the players were refusing to do anything until they had the bonus sheet signed off. So that's the only reason he's bothered to pick up the phone to actually speak to them. And that's only probably because Sky were tuning his ear off, because they're all on about the fact that they wouldn't do anything for them for all the money that they've pumped into the club. Mike Ashley only does things when it benefits himself, nobody else. Just about to sit down and watch the opening game of the season, Leicester City travelling to Old Trafford. Try to get myself in the mood for tomorrow for that game of football. It's really important that we get off to a good start, whether that's 3 points hopefully, or at least a point.